guys, welcome back to the Budget 4x4 Life. Awesome guys, so as you can see today we're going to be installing this mechanism, which is basically a handle for inside the rear door of your Pajero, just to have access to the outside, basically from the inside. So at the moment you can only open the door of the Pajero from the outside. There's no inside sort of handle to open the rear door, so that's where the product comes in, just so you can basically open the door from inside. So this is basically for people living inside of their Pajeros that wants to make the rear door their main access in and out, or for emergencies if you're stuck in the car, or whatever reason you have, basically just to have access from inside out. So I'll show you guys how to install this little guy, and yeah, we'll get into it. Righto, so the tools that we're going to be using today is a screwdriver, a number 10 socket, a number 8 socket, a number 3 Allen key, and that's basically it. So super simple and very straightforward. So without further ado, let's get into the installation. Right guys, so first thing we're going to do is to take this whole door off. Now there's two crucial steps to it. So first up, if you've got a table, make sure just to let it go down. Take off this cover at the back. Yes, I do have toilet paper. You never know when you might need it, so you never know. Anyways, there's two screws down the bottom here, as you can see. So that's the only two screws that you've got to undo, and the rest of the door will just slip out. Alrighty, now it should just clip out. So let's have a look. Best is to start on the side. So as you can see, clips out, and as easy as that, it's all off. Right, so there's usually a plastic sleeve or cover, you know, over the door just to protect from dust. As you can see, it looks actually pretty clean. I'm not sure who took this cover off, or if it was myself, I can't remember. But anyway, if you don't know what this bottle is, this is basically where you fill the water. There you go, for your rear windscreen wiper jet, just to spray the water. So yeah, just fill it up in there. Let's start on this side and I'll show you what to take off. Right guys, so first things first, what you want to do is get rid of all of these and undo all the bolts and the two big ones as well. So let's do that first. Right guys, so after you've done that, basically to get these screws off, in the short wheelbase it's on the right hand side inside this compartment over here. On the long wheelbase I'm pretty sure it's in the floor, but it's basically the one to get your wheel nuts loose. So let's undo them to get access to the rear of the door. Awesome guys, so at the back here, all you got to do now is just swing away. And if you have a closer look in here, there's going to be 4 bolts that you need to undo. All of them are the 10mm, so just undo those and we'll go from there. Awesome guys, so now that everything is nice and loose, this one should just come straight out. And there you go. Happy days. Right guys, so now we get to the actual unit. Now you just want to make sure these two bolts are nice and tight, and these others should be not too tight, but just make sure they're not completely loose. There should still be a bit of friction there, as you can see. So that's nice and loose, and that's also nice and loose. Right guys, so from the inside, this is the bolt that needs to come loose, and then basically this unit will just go inside, and that one's going to attach to that one there, and this one will go to the bolt, and then obviously on the other side, but I'll show you guys what I mean. Right guys, so this is quite an important step. So there's 2 washers, there's 3 all up, but 2 of them will go on this side, just so it leaves a gap between the actual bracket and that piece there, and then it will work smoothly. Just loosen these 2 up a tiny bit, just so there's some movement, just so you can basically slide over it and it goes behind the other screw. You'll see what I mean. Right, so here we go. So make sure these are nice and loose at the top, and that will just flick right over, and then just make sure that goes in. Keep it like that. And then we're going to use another washer here on the other side to put the bolt through. Righto guys, moment of truth, let's see if it works. Looks like it does. There you go. So it still works from the outside and it will work from the inside as well. Cool. Okay, that works. Let me climb in. Oh, there you go. That's great. Happy days. So just another tip that I want to give guys, don't press too hard when you try and open it. Just go, there you go, that's open. Alright, don't go boom and then go a bit more. There you go, so you're going to untighten the bolt like that, see? So when that happens though, just go back, tighten it up. There you go. There you go guys, and it's all good. Awesome guys, well there you go. So as you can see, the install is pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward, and it's now working alright, so that's good. Definitely keep the washers in there, because if you don't, I've tried it and it will be misaligned and it will be very hard for it to open. So just play around with it, but like I told you to place the washers, it should be all good. But yeah guys, let me put everything back together and yeah, we'll wrap it up. Right guys, so I found out what the Allen key is for, and that's just to take this orange knob off if you want to put this back, because at the moment it's in the way. So you can just take it off, and you can also adjust it the way you want it to sit. So I'll probably just keep it as is, but yeah, take it off with the Allen key number 3, and then yeah, it will go back. Right guys, so if we have a closer look, it should just be in there, and hopefully you can see that. So that's open and it goes back. So yeah, that's good, very good. Right guys, just one more time, see if it all works. Opens, that's good. So let me quickly try from the inside. There you go. That works like a charm. Very good. So yeah, happy days guys. What do you reckon? I mean, I don't really think I'm going to use this modification, but you never know when you're in a scenario where you kind of have to use it, right? Where you've got to get out of your vehicle and you can't. But yeah, otherwise I reckon if, like the people that live in the Pajero, like you can fit a whole mattress in it, obviously not in the short wheelbase, but the long wheelbase. And if you get in and out all the time, you don't really want to use your doors all the time, so you can just, you know, open it up from the inside. So that is pretty good. So let me know what you think guys. These are now available on the website as well, so budget4x4life.com. And so if you're interested, it's a very affordable modification as well. So if this is something that interests you, make sure to check it out. Otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe on the channel guys, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. There's some pretty exciting episodes coming and some very cool modifications, just letting you know. So see you guys then. Peace out.